Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones Daily Trade setup. So, last night was a pretty interesting night. Pretty much a night of the scalps as far as my trading went, and essentially what I was doing anyway was trading the range, so short of the top, long off the bottom. It was fairly significant. Collected quite a few pips doing that, but it was also time consuming and rather frustrating. So at this stage, I think we are going sideways. Currently we are at least building a direction by the looks of things. So we sort of gap below the close of yesterday. Well, not really gap, but I mean we're moving below the close of yesterday, which is fairly significant in itself. And I'm looking for a retest of these 200 moving averages. That's what I'd like to see, and then we can see what's going to happen. So if we look at the 4 hour, we are still ranging essentially. Okay, you can see we sort of got these tails here, candle closes where we are at the moment, so we are still ranging. We have kind of crossed over and moved the downside, so we've moved down, and the sellers kept stepping in here, kept scaling in, and they haven't exited yet. They're still in this trade. Okay, so the only challenge is that it's such a narrow range. I mean, I know I was looking at like 50 and 100 point stop losses yesterday, which was more than enough because the volatility is kind of dried up, but the volatility exists on like 1 5-minute bar at this stage. So we've got another crossover here. Now, I'm not convinced either way just yet. I think, based on the negative political noise that's going on, I really would have expected the markets to be a lot lower than they are now. So obviously, people are seeing value, or they're anticipating some kind of a breakthrough on the political front. Whatever that breakthrough may be, I'm not even going to try second guess what big money is trying to do right now. But what I definitely will do is put my levels in and trade off them. So let's just get to the 1 hour. You can see this chaos here. So let's just go down to 6 minutes and I'll show you what I mean. So you had buying opportunities, you had selling opportunities, but I mean very short squirts. Before the market opened, you had a fairly nice trade, and then once the market opened, this is kind of the chaos that you had. So often when I see this, when you see these massive green candles, and then it takes such a long time for the red candles to form, or the selling to happen. Normally, it's like, okay, the direction is up, and what we need to focus on. Because normally, the other way around, you'd hop in if you see big red candles and it keeps running. You hop in for shorts because often the market falls like an elevator, and you climb like you're climbing the stairs type thing. But this is reversed. It didn't really work out, but you pretty much whenever you were down in this zone, you needed to be buying or getting out of any shorts that you were in. And whenever you're in this area here, you need to be looking for shorts. Anyway, let's just get down to the hour. So we eventually got going off once through there. Not really, I suppose. Not eventually got going. We got going after the close, pretty much, and we are now down in this area here. Now, I'd like to see consolidation, or alternatively a bit of a bounce. These oscillators do worry me where they are at the moment. So this is an area that I need to be looking for longs if I'm trading on this 1 hour, and also if I'm trading on the half hour. So this is definitely an area that I need to be looking for longs. But obviously I need to find a level. And the only level we have is this one here, which is 25,633. And we're not quite there yet. Okay, so at this stage for me, no trade. I want to see us pull down to 25,630, and then there is an opportunity for a long. How far are we going to go? I'm not 100% convinced. Probably going to pick up one of these levels here, one of these breakout levels, before we start looking at a short. Now, the easy way to do this is pick it up on the hour. So you're going to have this level here, and I'll use this one up here. So those are the levels that right now I'd be looking for short. So 25,744 and 25,762. That's kind of the area that I'd be looking for shorts. The fact that we're below the 200 SMA, this may hold up price. May definitely hold up price. Okay. If it does manage to hold up price, and if you look at the moving averages right now, they pretty much, there's no diversions. So it's fairly like this, they're parallel. So it's very fairly convincing that the trend is down at the moment, or going to be down. But, look what happened the other day. You can see there's a lot of volatility. So I do expect some kind of a bounce. And I think that's the point where we should be looking at shorts. Okay. So I'm looking for shorts, looking for this trend to continue. I do believe that we've got a second crossover here on the 4 hour. So ideally, I'd like to see a bit of a bounce before I get in for the short. Not going to go short down the bottom here, but that's what I'll be looking for. And more than likely going to be looking something like a 12 minutes to get my direction. Okay, so in other words, wait for the oscillators to be grouped to the upside on the 12 minutes. Find a level. You see I've got levels in, and there will be two 12-minute levels here as well. And be looking for my short. Your stop area is way up here, though. That's the only negative part of this at the moment. It's not that far. It's 160, 170. We're 170 points away from my stop. So your trade size needs to be able to handle that stop loss. Now, before I close off, the ichimoku is something which is going to be very significant right now. And you can see off the 12 minutes, you can see how we were in the cloud and then we broke through the cloud. But look at the Kijinsen and Tikinsen. They're far apart. So you don't want to be taking trades in this scenario. So if I was trading the 30 minutes, I'm still looking for a pullback. Okay. And the most logical pullback is up to 25,745. Okay. If we look at the hour, we have broken through the cloud. I'm looking for a pullback, same level. Okay, 25,745. Okay, we have everything else is bearish. We've got a twist, we've got a crossover, we've got a breakthrough price and the cloud on Chiku span here. But we are far from Kijinsen and Tikinsen. So I want to see price bounce back up, test this cloud, and then we look for the shorts again. We look at the 4 hour, we're bouncing off the cloud. We have broken through Kijinsen. We are still bullish for all intents and purposes, except for this Chiku span broken through price. So that's the start of a bearish signal, but it's only 1 out of 3. So again, bottom of cloud, don't want to be short here. I'm expecting a bounce back up before I start looking for my short. Now the daily is the interesting one, because we broke through the cloud here, we've come back, Kijinsen is holding us up, and now we're breaking through the cloud again. So that is also indicating short. Okay. So the reality here, I'm going to use this blue line here, is we break through 25,237. There's nothing really to hold up price all the way back down to this massive gap at the bottom. Oh, sorry, not 100% true. That would probably be an area that we could get some buyers in, 24,287, and then after that there's pretty much nothing all the way down to the bottom here. Okay, so your guess is as good as mine right now. I do see a bit of a head and shoulders forming here. We did have a cup and handle, but it's still kind of in play, but not convincing for me. So yeah, my bias is to the short side right now. I think that's looking like what's going to happen. And what we're looking for is any sort of a bounce. Come back to this level. So I'm looking for any kind of a bounce back to somewhere in these two areas here. So 25,745 and 25,760, possibly even the gap close. They'll bounce all the way back up to the gap will be right over there. Gap I'm talking about would be on the actual market, not futures market. So 25,774. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of a bounce up, consolidation. Then I'm looking for a short stop is going to be above. Let's put a level here. Stop is going to be in the 25,850 area. Okay, there we go. That's my view for now. Waiting for a short entry and going to trade this thing to the downside. Pretty much just keep a wide stop on it and keep a trade position that can handle a wide stop. Okay, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.